Hello everyone. So it's Monday. It's the second week of Springathon, and we got some good news yesterday. Apparently, many things are going to open again, including the library. The library is going to open back next week, which I'm very excited about. But that also makes me a little bit anxious about if it's too early to start opening things. The cases here in the Netherlands seems to have stabilized, but I don't know how reliable those numbers are, because there has been several things that make me think that might not be so reliable. So it makes me a bit restless, let's say. So I'm not reading so much the last couple of days. But still, I'm making progress. I'm reading now The Sixth Extinction from Elizabeth Kolbert. I started that last night and I'm about 15% of the way in. It's 5 p.m. I just finished work and did the grocery shopping for the week. So now I think I'm going to sit down and read for a while. I might go run a bit outside later, because technically now it's sort of okay, they say. I'm not sure. We'll see what I do. But for now, I think it's time to read. Hello everyone. So it's about 6:30 on Tuesday, and I have been working and doing things around the house, but it's time for me to do whatever I want now. So I think I'm going to get some dinner and then crack on reading. I'm about 50-something% into The Sixth Extinction, so I definitely want to finish that today, because I still have 2 more books in my TBR for Springathon that I need to finish. But other than that, I'm really liking The Sixth Extinction. It had like a memoir part in the middle, and now it's going back into the science. And the first part of science was more about evolution and some of the past extinctions, and now it's going more into present situation of the natural world, and I'm really liking that. So hopefully I can finish it tonight. Tasty lasagna. Hello everyone. So you might have seen we went for a run this evening, just to move a bit. It's a bit tiring sometimes to stay in the house so long, and according to the Dutch government, it's relatively safe if you keep away from people. So we decided to go for a run, and it always surprises me in these days when I go out, because it's not so often, how beautiful nature is. And how can I forget that? But yeah, when I go out, I'm reminded of the fact that nature is beautiful, and I miss it when I'm at home. But anyway, it was very nice. We came home, we had a shower and some food, and now I was just cuddling in my bed reading, and I finally finished The Sixth Extinction by Elizabeth Kolbert, and I really liked this book. It was a lot more in depth than I was expecting. It went into the obvious things of species that we have made extinct by hunting and by polluting the environment and poisoning and so on, but it also went into the effects of the globalized world in animals, and how because we move from one continent to another very easily, we bring unintentionally some species into the new environment and how that affects the biodiversity in that place, and how that might make some species extinct. So things like that come up, which was a lot deeper than I thought. It also talks a lot about evolution and Darwin's theories and how they fit into the current situation. And it even had a chapter about the Neanderthals, which I was not expecting, but it's true, they were extinct majorly because of humans as far as we know. So that was all very interesting, and yeah, I would really recommend. One warning though, it's quite not the hopeful book, and it says so. But yeah, if you don't want to read something like that, if you're not in the mood to be a bit taken down, maybe not the right moment. But overall, I think it's a really good book. It was really well researched, and it was really interesting, full of interesting facts. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. But now it's about 12:15 and I have to work tomorrow, so I think I'm going to sleep, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Hello everyone. So it's about 7:30 on Wednesday, and I have been reading for a few hours now since I finished work, and I have started Unsheltered by Barbara Kingsolver. And I have to say I was a bit apprehensive on taking any Barbara Kingsolver, because I think it's because her main work, that is the most famous one, is the Poisonwood Bible, and as far as I know, that is about a missionary that goes to Africa. And yeah, I'm a bit tired of this white savior goes to Africa narratives, a bit like Out of Africa by Karen Blixen. So I was afraid that book was gonna be like that, and that put me off completely from Barbara Kingsolver. And I actually don't know if that's what that is really about, but that's the vibe that it gave me. But anyway, I finally decided to pick up Unsheltered because a lot of people recommended that. And I'm actually liking it so far. It follows the story of a house in New Jersey, I believe, and the families that live there. One is it follows two timelines. One is in the present time, and the other one is in the 1800s. And in the present time, this family has some money problems, and also the house is quite old and it has to be renewed, and it follows a bit the story of all the problems that this family has. And then the other one, it's following this professor or teacher, that he's a science teacher in one of the local schools, and he's really into Darwin's theories and into practical hands-on classes of science, which is not something that the director of the school is very happy about. So, and he also has problems with money and with the house needing renovations, and so also there is this parallel topics that come back and forth in both stories. I have to say I'm really liking the 1800 story. I think that's very engaging, and I really like the characters there. The current story does have some nice discussions about current American society, but I think that it's a bit too dramatic so far. Some pretty big things have already happened, and I don't know, I feel like it's it's too much. So I don't know how it will continue, but so far I'm preferring the 1800s timeline. But yeah, I'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to make dinner now, and then I will continue reading after dinner. It's Thursday, and I have finished work a couple of hours ago, and I was reading, and I just need to share this because I love it. It's from Unsheltered, from Barbara Kingsolver, and says, "It's more preposterous than that," Mary exhaled. "Reverend Bittinger, of all people, took it to himself to press the case for empirical science, gravity and Newtonian physics, the measurable effects of the moon and the tides. This poor man of the cloth gripped his pen week after week in defense of weight and measurement." I just love that. It's so ironic and so fun. I am enjoying this book, as you can see. The two timelines are slightly getting more connected, and I'm loving that. So yeah, I'll a bit surprised about it, but not mad about it. So I'll update you maybe later, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm enjoying it. Hello everyone. So it's Friday, and it's about 1 or so. It's my lunch break, and I'm currently reading Unsheltered by Barbara Kingsolver. I have been reading that for a couple of days, and I'm really liking it. I'm hoping to finish it today. But the thing is, today it's a cozy reading night, and I thought I would make some snacks for later so that I can finish my book with some snacks. So I thought I'll show you. I'm going to make date coconut balls. I have made this recipe before, and I know that a lot of people liked it, and I also liked it, so I thought it would be a nice thing to have. So let's get going. Hello everyone. So it's 6:30 on Friday. So I have half an hour for a cozy reading night to start in my time zone. And I'm already reading, to be honest, but I might need a break to have dinner maybe in an hour or so. So I'm just catching up with it. But yeah, I'm reading Unsheltered by Barbara Kingsolver so far. I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm going to continue reading this until I finish it, and then I probably will start Walden by Henry David Thoreau, but which is my last springathon book. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now I'm just going to start reading a little bit early, in the view that I might have to have dinner at some point. Hello everyone. So it's about 11 p.m. now. I have only 1 hour left of the cozy reading night, but I have been enjoying myself. We had dinner in the middle for like an hour, but then I continued reading Unsheltered and I have just finished it. And I overall liked it. There were some things that bugged me, but overall it was a good book, and I'll be looking forward to read more from Barbara Kingsolver. But yeah, so I have 1 hour left from the cozy reading night, and I have moved to my bed to finish that. And I'm planning to start Walden by Henry David Thoreau, which is my last book from Spring-a-thon. Theoretically, I have completed all the prompts, but I really want to read this book, and it fits with the theme, so I think it's a good opportunity for me to just go and read it. So yeah, I guess I'll update you tomorrow. Good night. Hello everyone. So it's Saturday morning. It's around 10:30. I woke up a couple of hours ago and I was reading Walden. I started it last night, but I fell asleep. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm not feeling it. It's very philosophical. It's the first chapter was about economy, for example, and it went into painful detail about how much it costs to live in society and how much it costs to live on your own in the wild, to the point that he was putting the price of nails and wood and actually doing the calculation and then trying to find a deeper meaning on all of that. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's going a bit over my head, and I'm not sure I want to read that now. The next chapter I have, it's called Reading. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read that, and if I still don't feel it, I'm going to DNF that. And it's not very common for me to DNF, but I just can't do this right now. But yeah, right now I'm going to my friend's place. She's staying in Germany with her boyfriend, so I'm go there once a week, take care of the plants, see if there's mail, that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to do that now, and when I come back I'll read that chapter and let you know if I DNF it or not. I'm DNFing it. It's official. I cannot, it's going too much over my head and I don't know what I'm reading anymore. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave that aside, and I'm going to pick up Weather by Jenny Offil. This was in the Women's Prize for Fiction, and I'm quite interested in it, and it's a short book, so I'm hoping that I can finish that in the weekend and update you all about it. So see you later. Hello everyone. So since I last updated you, I have actually finished Weather by Jenny Offil. It was a really quick read, and it was a very anxious book. Like, it will make you anxious, but I enjoyed it in a way. I don't know if enjoy is the right word, but I found things that they had merit in it. So yeah, in that sense I did enjoy the book. And after that we went to the garden and made a barbecue, just to do something outside. It was very nice. Then we had a fire going for a while and just talking around the fire. It's always nice. But since then, I also have started Iran Awakening. I have only read the first chapter, so I don't have a lot of thoughts about it. But I think I'm going to continue reading this tonight, and probably tomorrow. So yeah, I will update you about that tomorrow, I guess. Hello everyone. So it's Sunday and it's about 8:30. I'm still reading Iran Awakening. I didn't read much last night. I fell asleep pretty early. But right now I'm in page 62. So I think I'm going to keep reading this until I finish. I don't have many plans today. So yeah, this is for today. I'm really liking it so far. I haven't got that far, so at the moment she's talking about how the Ayatollah in Iran is gaining power and how she's not allowed to work as a judge like she used to. So she's trying to find what to do about it, because she's very stubborn and she wants to fight against all this that is happening and all the rights that women are losing at the moment. So yeah, it is very interesting. It is the writing is it's fine. So yeah, I'll continue reading this and let you know what I think later. Hello everyone. So we ended up going to the beach in the evening. It was a beautiful day, so it was really nice to get out and everything. And while we were there, I finished Iran Awakening. And this was really good. She's really like an example for people. She's a lawyer in Iran, and she fought for human rights, and she gives also an image of her country that I really appreciated, because she loves Iran and she doesn't think like, oh, the Americans should come and solve our problems or anything. It's not like that. It's more like Iran is awesome. There's all these really strong, intelligent women fighting for freedom, and men as well, and it's just the government is not helping, but there is much more to Iran than the government, and I really like that message. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I really recommend. And now we are cooking dinner. We are going to have dinner and maybe watch a movie afterwards. I don't know if I will read anything, but if I do, I think it's gonna be my last book to prize book that I have for my group. So I don't think I'm going to blog that. That doesn't sound like something interesting for you to see, because I cannot talk about the book. So I think I'm going to end up this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed my Springathon vlogs, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.